guys, I've been waiting for this for so long. There's 2 moose. I've been out in this wilderness area so many times, and I've always finding moose tracks and moose poop. I am only literally 30 seconds into my hike, but these moose are coming right at me. I have to make some noise. I don't want them to come right at me and do a headbutt on me, but oh, there they go. They heard me. Wow, that was absolutely amazing, you guys. I literally, for years, I've been like, it would be so cool to see a moose out here. And literally 30 seconds onto the trail, and bam, there's 2 giant moose like 100 yards away from me. They went right where I gotta go, so I'm gonna make a little bit of noise. I'm not trying to like ruin their day, but I also gotta get past them. So let me get past these moose and I'll give you guys the skinny on the adventure. Well, I managed to get by the moose without getting trampled to death. So I am out on a 4-day solo adventure. The goal is to get into some backcountry trout as well as glass up some giant mule deer bucks. We got about 9 miles to our destination today, but first we got to make a pit stop at a lake and check it off the list of high lakes I haven't caught a trout in yet. Well, I don't suspect we're going to catch anything real big in this lake. It's pretty shallow, but I do see fish jumping out there, so there's definitely fish in here. I got a little Thomas buoyant spoon tied on, so let's toss this out and see if we can't get into any trout. We got one on. That took forever. These fish are so tiny. Come here, little tiny buddy. Oh my gosh. This might be the smallest fish I've ever caught. Alright, check that lake off the list. Well, let's get the hell out of here. The fish are tiny and the mosquitoes are huge. We got about 4 miles to go, so let's see if we can't get to camp for the night, and maybe it's a nice open ridge where the wind will take care of the mosquitoes. How many mosquito bites does it take to kill a human? Somebody Google that. I think I'm about 4 mosquito bites away from that number. I tried glassing out. It's in the midday heat. I didn't think there would be really too many animals out and about. Just maybe thought I'd see a bear cruising around or something. But I was in my puffy coat and gloves, and the mosquitoes were still just absolutely annihilating me. So I came to hide in my tent here. I'm gonna let it cool off a little bit, and hopefully some wind picks up and we can get out and glass that hillside over there. I made my way from camp over here up on top of this cliff band, and we're gonna glass this whole hillside over here. I was hoping there wouldn't be any mosquitoes over here in this rocks. Oh, God damn it, God damn it. Oh my God, oh my God. Oh, this is ridiculous. I can't even function. This is like completely debilitating. Not even walking can dissuade these mosquitoes. Just about a week ago, I was like 5 miles that way, and it was snowing. I'll put a link to that video if you want to go check it out. And now it's 95 degrees, and the mosquitoes are just brutal. I don't know what to do here, you guys. You literally can't be outside. You can't be outside. I'm heading back to the tent. I'm gonna get some water, head back to the tent, make dinner, trying to figure some shit out, because I might have to head back to town in the first thing in the morning just to get bug spray, and then come back and try and finish this adventure. I'm not even kidding. I might have to go all the way back just for bug spray, but for now, let's get some water and head back to the tent. Ah! Good morning, you guys. The mosquitoes are so brutal this morning. I'm actually all packed up here, ready to go. I got a new plan, but the whole time that I've been packing, I've been right here. I've had this mosquito repellent device on high, and you can see I'm right next to it. I haven't been 3 feet away from this thing the whole time, and I'm still getting absolutely annihilated. 10 out of 10, don't recommend. If you watched my last video where I had to completely change my plans because of the snow, and now you're watching this video and I have to completely change my plans because of the mosquitoes, and you're thinking this guy's an idiot, unsubscribe, well, I don't blame you. Just for context though, I almost never wear bug spray. I frequently don't even bring it, and I usually reserve it for the most extreme of times. So it's not unusual for me to not bring bug spray. The mosquitoes are usually a nuisance, but on this trip they are absolutely intolerable. So we're still gonna salvage this trip. I'm heading back to town, and it's absolutely ridiculous that I'm hiking all the way back and driving back to town for a bottle of bug spray, but the mosquitoes out here are absolutely brutal. So let's head back to town, pick up some bug spray, and then we'll reconfigure this trip a little. While I was in town, my buddy texted me and said that his buddy was out in this area last week and saw a UFO. I hope there's not too much probing tonight. Bug spray acquired, so all we gotta do is drop to the very bottom of this valley and then climb this mountain over here. Let's go glass up some bucks, catch some trout. All your little babies flew off. You're safe. Later, bud. 1,500 foot elevation gain up out of that valley. That was gnarly. Look at this amazing lake. There are mosquitoes all up in here, and none of them are biting me. Man, if only I had bug spray yesterday. All right, camp is all set up. Let's go see if we can't rustle up a glassing spot. Ooh, look at that. That's where we were this morning, right in that saddle there. Obviously we're on the other side of the ridge now, or the other side of the valley. The original plan was to go from that saddle and hike around the other side of this ridge and then back to here where we are now tomorrow morning. But obviously instead of doing that, we hiked this way, and we're here an evening early. But I was hoping to glass over into there, but man, looking right in the sun, I can't see crap. So let's see, we'll figure something out. I found a couple deer over here bedded up under a tree, but it's almost 800 yards away. I thought this big ass lens would be more powerful, like I'd be able to see like an ant's butthole, but this is max zoomed in right now. Okay. Man, fish are jumping like crazy down in that lake. What an absolutely amazing spot. Kind of wish I could see more ground as far as glassing goes, but the sun's about to go down behind the ridge over there. I'm gonna finish this up and head back to camp here in just a little bit. Well, good morning, you guys. It's an absolute stunner of a day. It's not snowing. The mosquitoes are leaving me alone for the most part. Bug spray. I got a hot cup of coffee and the fish are jumping. I got some ideas about what to do today, but first let's go check the game camera and see if anyone wandered around our camp last night. You guys already saw all the images from last night, but I'm seeing them for the first time right now. I've brought this game camera here on 3 adventures, and this is the first time I've actually captured anything, so I'm pretty stoked about it. It looks like I even caught a ghost. Anyway, let's get the fishing pole put together and see if we can't go get into some trouts. First cast, starting off with a rooster tail. Cast number 2. Oh, there's a fish. Got one. Oh wow, that is an absolutely gorgeous trout. Oh, there he goes. Later, buddy. All right, we'll do that again. I'll show you guys. Oh, there's a fish. There's a fish. Come here, bud. Hang on. Whoop, whoop. Oh, there he goes. Oh, we got a little one. Little guy. Whoa! Come here, homeboy. Let's check out your colors. Wow. Okay. Later, homie. I am 99% packed up here. There's only really one thing left to do before we hit the road. Woo! If you can't catch the fish, you gotta join them. Oh, it feels good. Woo! On the road again. I just can't wait to be back on the road again. All right, there was one more spot I wanted to glass on this trip, so let's head up there and see if we can't find somewhere to camp. Everything around here revolves around the main trail at the bottom of the valley, so to get anywhere you gotta go down into the valley and then climb your way up out of it. Anyway, this camp is awesome. Lots of great glassing. I think it's time to get the chair out, take the shoes off, just enjoy the breeze for a bit. When you're a rugged mountain man but also have a 3-year-old daughter. Well, we got an absolutely massive hillside to look over here. It's still right in the sun, but it is almost 6 p.m. It's starting to cool off a little bit, so we'll see if anything pops out. Shadows are getting a little long. It's going to be dark here in just a minute. I've been glassing this hillside for almost 3 hours. I haven't seen so much as a chipmunk, so I think it's about time for me to head back to camp. Hey, good morning, you guys. The sun is just popping up behind the ridge here. I'm grabbing my food bag hung on a tree where I also set the game camera up on this disgusting puddle here. This is actually where I was getting my water last night. But it looks like the game camera captured something. I can't quite tell what it is here in the sunlight. I'll have to check it out in a minute. Maybe just a bug or a squirrel or something. Anyway, camp is back over there somewhere. Reverse everything. Let's get packed up and hit the trail, and maybe we'll find a deer or a bear or something in these meadows while we're hiking. There's a gosh dang chicken in the trail. Oh, he's showing me his butt. What are you doing? Get out of the road. Get out of the road. Are you injured? What is happening? Oh. Oh. That was probably the coolest grouse encounter I've ever had, and this right here might be one of the most beautiful spots I've ever been in. But we got one last haul up out of here. We just got to head way up there. Well, I never did glass up that giant buck, but for me this adventure was still a win. I got to learn a ton about this area and about my gear. I got to fish 2 new lakes, and man, that moose encounter was that was a big goal of mine. So I'm pretty much 2 minutes from the car at this point. If you're still with me, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll catch you on the next one.